Greetings and welcome to Ghost Chat and Other Paranormal Things. I'm one of your hosts, Electric Elisa.
And I'm your other host, Jody. Hello, everyone.
And I know we've been busy lately, so we haven't recorded any episodes, but we are back. And
hmm
we have a very interesting episode for you today.
Yes, I'm going to talk about, I believe it's pronounced the Voynich Manuscript, which is something that was dug up. I have to get the dates and everything and where it was dug up, but something that has, well, basically what it says is, believe, like I said, it's pronounced Voynich Manuscript. It's a 15th century book famous for being written in an unknown script and containing mysterious illustrations. It has baffled scholars and cryptographers for centuries with no definitive understanding of its language or purpose. Its origin and author remain unknown, despite various theories and attempts at decipherment. And I have more about that I'll get to as well. But that fascinates me no end because where did it come from? Where did it go?
And
Key
I
acts.
just remember vaguely hearing about it somewhere, but I
Yeah.
don't know that much about it. So I'm very interested to find out what you unearthed.
Yes, what they unearthed and what we unearthed from it. It doesn't have much of an explanation. That's right. And it could be a hoax. I don't know. Um, it's hard to say, but if it's true, it's very interesting. It says the text is written in an unknown script referred to as Voyniches, and has defied all attempts at decipherment. Uh, carbon dating of it, carbon dating of the vellum places its creation between 1404 and 1438. The manuscript is richly illustrated with various sections, including botanical, astrological, biological, and cosmological diagrams, as well as drawings of what appear to be pharmaceutical recipes. Despite numerous attempts by linguists, cryptographers, and historians, the manuscript's meaning and purpose remain a mystery. Various theories have been proposed, ranging from a hoax to a complex code, a natural language, or even a work of fiction. The Voynich manuscript continues to intrigue researchers and enthusiasts alike, representing a unique and enduring puzzle in the world of historical text and cryptography. And then there's a little bit more information. It's handwritten. Um, they decide it was dated back to the 15th centuries between 1404 and 1438. They've indicated that may have been composed in Italy during the Italian Renaissance. Uh, let's see. Scholars lack the translation and context needed to either properly entertain or eliminate any of the possibilities. Hypotheses range from a script for a natural language or construction language, or unread code, cipher, or other form of cryptography, or perhaps a hoax. Reference work like folkloric index, or all these big words,
Yes.
compendium, a work of fiction, science fantasy, metafiction. I haven't even heard of some of these things. And the pictures are interesting. You guys, if you think of it, it's Voynich, Voynich. Uh, Google pictures because they are interesting. Pictures of things I've never seen before. So, some of them look like plants. Some of them look like symbols. Like I said, they think maybe it came from Italian Renaissance. Uh, the first confirmed owner was Horj Baresh, a 17th century alchemist from Prague, but is named after Wilfrid Voynich, a Polish book dealer who purchased it in 1912. It consists of around 240 pages, but there's evidence that pages are missing. The text is written from left to right. Some pages are foldable, of various foldable sheets of varying sizes. Most of the pages have fantastical illustrations and diagrams, some crudely colored, with sections of the manuscript showing people, unidentified plants, and astrological symbols. Since 1969, it has been held in Yale University's Benek Rare Book and Manuscript Library. In 2020, Yale University published the manuscript online. In its entirety in their digital library. I'd like to see that. I haven't gone to see that yet. It's been studied.
I
I,
just looked it up.
you did?
And yeah, yeah. And there are all kinds of like you said, pictures, and they're
Yeah,
very strange.
very strange. Nothing I've ever seen before. I mean, I recognize people in there, but I don't recognize any of the symbols. Or they said there are some plants in there, some
Mm-hmm.
plants that I don't recognize. It says that they've been studied by both professional and amateur cryptographers, including American and British codebreakers from World War I and World War II. Let's see. Everything was unsuccessful in decoding it. It's never been demonstrably deciphered, and none of the proposed hypotheses have been independently verified. The mystery of its meaning and origin is exciting speculation and provokes study. Oh man. Been studied by researchers. The total number of pages is 240, but the exact number depends on how the manuscript's unusual foldouts are counted. And of course, they said there are missing pages too. They think they're missing some pages.
Yeah.
Um, what else? It's it seems that likely in the past the manuscript had at least 272 pages, some of which were already missing by the time Voynich acquired it in 1912. There's strong evidence that many of the book's bifolios were reordered at various points in the book's history, and that its pages were originally in a different order than they are today. Interesting. Um,
I came across a page that I don't know if did you see this picture? It's like a circle and it's got like people in it. I
I don't
don't
know
know
if
if
I've
you
seen
can
that or
see it.
not. I'd have to go to the Google Images and look at it. I'm
Yeah,
in
that's
Wikipedia at the moment. Uh, Samples from various parts of the manuscript were radiocarbon dated at the University of Arizona in 2009. Okay.
Oh wait,
Protein.
I gotta tell
Oh,
you something.
yeah.
There you can't see it, but from this but there's a goat in the middle of this circle that has people in like a circle within a circle, and there's people and there's like
Oh,
I don't know if
wow.
it's their names or titles, and in
Uh
the
huh.
middle of all of that is a goat.
That's interesting you should say that because I just came to a paragraph that says the goat skin binding and covers are not original to the book but date to its possession by Collegio Romano. That's interesting. Goat skin binding.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
poor
Huh.
goat.
Wow. Many pages contain substantial drawings or charts which are colored with paint based on modern analysis using Polaroid light microscopy. They've determined to be quill pen and iron gall ink for use in the text and figures outlined. Uh,
Ooh, weird.
yeah, that is bizarre. I wish I could go to Yale and see it for myself. But I think that they have somewhere, they said they have the book in its entirety that you can look at online. But it'd be interesting to feel it, though. Even if you were there, you wouldn't be able to actually touch the book, even if you were in its
No,
possession.
no, but I think I did I find it? I thought I
They talk
found
about what kind of paint it is.
PDF. There's a
Oh, it's in a
PDF.
PDF file? Okay.
It's free
Every
download.
page of the Let's see. Every page of the manuscript contains text mostly in unidentified language, but some have extraneous writing in Latin script. Hmm.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah, who wrote it? That's what I want to know. It dates back to the 1400s. Huh.
But it says there's a
Yeah.
free PDF download.
Oh wow. Yeah,
But
guys, got to look this up. They show some of the symbols in Wikipedia. Some of the letters. Huh. Interesting. Um, I'd have to look at some of these pictures too, but I can't see anything more in Wikipedia that it's talking about.
well,
The
it says
Voynich.
that they've used AI has been used to analyze the text and identify patterns,
Oh, okay.
potentially offering clues to its meaning. But it hasn't
Yeah,
like been able to decode it or anything.
yeah. Wow.
That is. Weird. Where was it found again?
They think that they theorized that Italian Renaissance, Italy and the Renaissance,
Okay.
and they think it dates back to what I can't remember the years now, between 1403 and 1416 or something like that.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, quite a long time ago, long before we were made.
Yes.
They talk about linguists that are trying to
Mm-hmm.
make sense of it. I mean, maybe it means nothing. It could just mean nothing. Just have a
You know
bunch of
what it
symbols.
you know what it reminds me of?
What's
You
that?
know, when you're in school and you're taking notes in a class and drawing
Yeah,
around it. That's what it reminded me of.
yeah, it does. Little doodles
Yeah.
or shorthand. It looks like somebody
Right.
wrote it in shorthand, which wasn't a thing.
Yeah. Maybe they made their own shorthand.
They might have. Oh, now I see some pictures. There's people look like they're holding hands in a circle of green goo. Okay, and there is something that looks like a dragon, and he looks like he's puffed. There's a lot of green. He looks like he's puffing out green smoke.
Ah,
Oh, it does say a dragon, resembling details of page 50, resembling a dragon. And it looks like they also drew a castle. See, some of these pictures, they do make some sense, but they don't. They, it's obvious what they are, but not what they're doing there. What the pictures are
right.
doing there.
Yeah.
Huh.
Have you heard any like um weird mysterious stuff associated with it?
I haven't yet. I was reading, and seeing if I saw anything. I definitely wouldn't want to be the one to be in possession of this for fear that it'd be cursed or something somehow. It says, Astronomical 21 contains circular diagrams suggestive of astronomy or astrology, some of them with suns, moons, and stars. Uh, One series has conventional symbols for zodiacal constellations, two fish for Pisces, a bull for Taurus, and a hunter with a crossbow for Sagittarius, etc. Each of these has 30 female figures arranged in two or more concentric bands. Most of the females are at least partly nude. Oh no. And each holds what appears to be a labeled star or is shown with the star attached to either arm by what could be a tethered cord or some kind. The last two pages of the section were lost. Aquarius and Capricornus, roughly February and January, while Aries and Taurus are split into four paired diagrams with 15 women and 15 stars each. Some of these diagrams are fold out pages. Anyway, so yeah, I'd like to see some of these pictures that you were talking
Weird.
about.
Huh.
They're just things that we've never seen before. And if it's a hoax, it's a pretty extravagant one. Somebody
Yeah.
really went through a lot of trouble. Oh, yeah, there's weird plants. There's like what looks to be maroon flowers and a weird green star. A lot of green. Very
Hmm.
strange plants and other symbols. Nothing that and kind of weird animals. Look like weird animals that I've never seen before. Dinosaurs. That looks like a dinosaur. I don't know.
Oh, there were dinosaurs?
I thought I saw. Yeah, I thought I saw what looked like a dinosaur. I know I saw that dragon. And of course, the text, if you blow it up, the text is just nothing I've ever seen before.
No, it looked weird. I mean,
Yeah.
like I don't even
Looks like no other kind of language I've ever heard of. Like, I don't even know that any languages except mine. But
but you've seen other languages.
yeah, I've seen it. Yeah. I've seen
You
other things, and
know. Yeah.
I can kind of recognize what language it is.
Yeah.
But if linguistics, I can't even say that, can't figure it out, then
Yeah.
linguists.
Yeah. Oh, I heard
I'm
that.
trying. Yep, I'm trying to get him to meow again. I'm patting
Aw.
his butt. Every time I pat his butt, he meows.
Oh, he said stop it.
Stop doing that. Okay, lie down. Yes.
Oh,
He's very talkative all of a sudden. Anyway,
yeah.
so that's interesting. What? Oops. Let's run it this way. He is going to be a member of the podcast very soon,
Yes.
since he has so much to say. Maybe it's something he doesn't want us to talk about that book anymore or something. I don't know.
Maybe he knows
Doesn't
something
seem
about
like
it.
it's anything evil. It's just so mysterious.
Right, right.
Hmm. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'd
like
like to
maybe
get
a
the.
lost civilization or something.
Yeah, it might be. That makes sense to me.
Maybe it's Atlantis.
Ooh, could be the lost city of Atlantis. But anyway,
Wow, that's interesting.
yeah.
And they can't even figure it out. So
No,
that's
nobody knows
something.
what it says. Even linguists who it's their job to study
Right.
languages idea. That's why I'm wondering, I'm kind of part of me is skeptical, like it might be some kind of hoax and just a bunch of scribbles. But it seems like this if they are scribbles, they're so continuous and so precise that it seems strange that it's just somebody that just scribbled down a bunch of writing to me. It does seem
Yeah.
like they're some kind of it does seem like some kind of language to me when I look at it. But I mean,
Hmm.
what do I know? I don't know anything about it. It's
Yeah.
strange,
Interesting.
kind of spooky.
Well, yeah. I'll have to look into more of that.
Yeah,
Some weird pictures.
for sure. And what is this weird thing that you felt?
Oh, yeah. So I've been doing a training for 3 days last week, and Friday after I was done, my brain was just processing all the information.
Yeah,
So it was like, oh wow, okay. And then you know, I felt something touch my thigh, and I looked down because I was expecting to see one of the dogs or the cat, even though a little high up for the cat, but you never know.
yeah,
Nope, nope, none of them were there, and that was really weird. 'Cause I usually don't experience anything. I remember thinking, "Wow, that really felt like there was some pressure to it, enough for me to
yeah.
go, no,
Wow, and it wouldn't
so
have been an
weird."
insect if it with the
No,
pressure. An insect
no,
couldn't do that. Insect just tickles. It doesn't apply
yeah,
any
it's a
pressure.
tickle.
Yeah, that is weird. And you were wearing jeans or shorts or what?
What was I wearing? Um, thin green pants,
Oh, okay.
just like yeah,
Huh.
yeah. It's weird.
It could be
I
something
was
to
like,
that. I don't know.
I don't know. Nothing else has happened, so huh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
My mom sometimes
And
feels things like that. She feels like if she's barefoot and she's sitting on the couch, she'll think I touched her toes, but I'm nowhere near her. But it felt like someone sort of pinched or put either finger pinched her toe lightly. I mean, where there was some pressure. We've had some things
yeah,
like that happen around here.
yeah, it made me think of what my uncle had said about, thinking that there's like, he feels like he gets bumped into
Oh,
sometimes by, and he thinks that they're like another dimension sharing the same space, kind of,
yeah,
but like, and
could
sometimes
be.
it crosses.
Yeah,
That really made me think about that. I'm like, weird.
huh? Like parallel universes
Right.
that are overlapping. That
Yeah.
sounds like that sounds reasonable. Could be, or could be another version of you that's out there somewhere. I was just thinking about that last night. I was thinking about near death experiences and whatnot, and how I've heard the theory that when we die, we're just bumped into a different universe
Right.
where we
Mm-hmm.
didn't die. We survived. Because I don't know if you've ever had near death experience, but I almost drowned as a child, and my dad saved me from a lake. But there could be another universe where I didn't survive, and my
Right.
parents, they grew up. I say grew up. Your parents grow up too, but without a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So, so it makes death a little less scary to me. There's not like necessarily an ending to it. You just go
Right.
on different version of yourself. So that doesn't seem as scary to me to die.
Yeah. That's what my mom had said she used to think
Yeah,
about.
there could be a dimension, a universe where you're married,
Hmm.
and maybe well, you are married, duh, but maybe you have children. I forgot. I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
I keep thinking of you as a teen.
As a teenager.
I know, but you could have children in another. Can you imagine little Lisa's running around?
Mm, I don't know. That might be a handful.
They'd probably be like you. It depends on how they were raised. They'd probably be a lot like you. I'm guessing you were kind of a quiet. I didn't know you when you were a little bitty.
Oh,
Were you were the baby too.
yeah.
Well, after
Uh,
my parents didn't want any more after me. They decided that was enough. So bless your parents. They went through it, gave them heck. But yeah, I think about that. There might be another version where I'm married and I have kids, and you know, maybe there's been
yeah.
times where you know I've almost like I go run errands all the time where maybe in another universe I could have gotten into a car wreck and had died, and then I got bumped into this one here where I'm alive and well and
Hmm.
everything. I don't know.
Yeah. It's interesting to think about. What is it though? Uh, it's hard to know. There's a lot of things going on right now, and
Yeah.
I mean, even geologically, Brian was just telling me the other day that the earthquake in Russia recently, that was like an
Yeah.
8.8,
With the
um,
tsunami.
actually moved like the continent or something,
Probably did.
and,
Yeah.
and tilted the earth a little. I don't know. I didn't
Yeah.
see any of that, so I don't know, but that's what he was telling me.
Oh, and then I'm sure you've heard about the mothership that's supposedly coming here.
Oh, yeah, that's probably, it looks like a chunk of rock.
Yeah, I mean, I'm skeptical somewhat, but
Yeah,
I don't know what to believe and what not to believe because I believe we get lied to a lot, so who knows? But that it's slowing down and speeding up and changing
right.
course, and they're like,
Yeah,
"Well, me
I've seen that.
rock, rocks can't do that." Blah 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 blah. But are they lying to us? I mean, I don't know. Are we
Yeah.
being uh, distracting us from something else? And they say, well, it's aliens and they're hostile. How do you know that? How do you know they're? Are they looking all mad in their windows or something like that?
In their windows.
I know their spaceship windows with their little mad faces, with their fists up in the air, going, "Oh, I'm going to get those Earthlings." And besides, let's just say they're aliens and they're hostile. They wouldn't. Aliens would probably have the power to be invisible. Obviously, they wouldn't let us see their spaceship coming toward us. They would come take over and like invisibly. They would come. Their mothership wouldn't be visible to us. Come on now. Anyway, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think there's other life forms, but I really don't think a mothership is coming this way to take over the Earth. I don't know.
No. I know I only just the other day, I hadn't been really paying much attention to the asteroid,
Yeah,
but now they're saying it's not going to hit us,
yeah. I don't
but
think
it's going
so.
to it'll probably hit the moon or
Oh,
something. I
okay.
don't know.
Well, hopefully, it won't do anything terrible to the moon. It'll hit the moon with cheese on it. But
Yeah.
Einstein just jumped for my cat just jumped for no reason, like something startled him. He tends to do that though. He's a little bit skittish.
Yeah, I have one that if I pour the hard food into a bowl, she gets
Uh huh.
scared.
Does she really?
Yeah.
I almost. Oh my god! I was hitting the button to come back on, make my video come back on, and I almost hit the leave button. Whoops! That would have been just right in the middle of a podcast. That would have been lovely. Anyway, no,
We would have
Einstein.
figured it out.
Yes, Einstein gets scared of the strangest things. Oh, if I open a can of soda, or I call it pop, but it makes like a snake
Oh
sound at
yeah.
first, and that
Hmm.
scares him. He thinks it's a hiss, like a cat hissing. So he gets scared whenever I take a can of soda out of the fridge. He's afraid there's a mean cat inside the can of pop. Cats are so
Oh.
weird.
Yeah. I
But they
mean,
had the earthquake in Russia, and then there was been earthquakes in like Jersey and New York. They had
yeah.
earthquakes like 3.0, which people in California are like, oh, 3.0. Well, they're not used to that though. They
Hmm.
don't that's a
It
lot to them.
and it depends on like the depth.
Yeah, that's true.
So, so it's possible for them to feel that if it's
Yeah.
not a. But I mean, there was one in Tucson. apparently
on the other
the
side.
other day. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, it was a what was it 2 point something? I don't know.
I wonder if who all gets earthquake alerts from the phone. I know they don't give you much what's the word? Uh warning. They don't give you much warning with the earthquake alert, only a few seconds. But I wonder if every state, like did Jersey get an earthquake warning? I don't know if they have those apps, those particular apps. And for us, it has to be a I think a 5.0 or bigger before a warning comes across on the phone, but I it's happened before on my phone.
Yeah.
We've gotten a
I
warning.
would think it would be the same. I don't even know,
Yeah.
cuz they're not in other states it's not as frequent. So,
Yeah, that's true. Hmm.
and the cause, I don't know. I don't know the cause of
Yeah.
like the one in New York.
Right. I'm not sure either.
Um I know that here, yes, Arizona can have earthquakes. They're not
Hmm.
frequent and they're usually not much. So,
Right.
but
It happens. They can
mhm.
happen anywhere. Across the
Yeah.
Midwest, they have a big fault in the Midwest.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they've had them in Kansas and um there's a lot of earthquakes going on all the time that we don't feel.
That's true. There could be one right now. We don't even know.
There you go.
How funny.
Yeah, I know
But
that they say that they think what's happening because obviously there's been a lot more activity with volcanoes and with
hmm
earthquakes all over, that the plates are like shifting again,
yeah.
like they did millions and millions of or billions. I don't know how many years ago,
Yeah.
way before when there was Pangea.
Right. Yeah.
So,
Well,
and I don't know.
the atmosphere everywhere has just been weird all over the world. Just
Hmm.
weird flooding and earthquakes and just strange
Hmm.
tsunamis and hurricanes and all kinds of stuff. It's just been very active. Everything's been very,
Yeah.
and it seems like time is just so fast. Maybe because I'm older now, but everyone's saying that just time just seems to be going way too fast.
Well, I think it's a couple of things. Yeah, as we get older, we're much more busy.
Yeah.
Have the free time that we had when we were kids. And then in addition to that, technology is taking away a lot of time.
Yeah.
People get sucked into things, and I think that's where a lot of it is going.
Yeah. That's true. And they're talking about like robots are taking over.
Robots.
Yes, they're going to be taking over our jobs and all kinds of other stuff. And sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad. I mean,
Yeah.
it might be more efficient, but it's cheaper, I guess, to run a robot to than to pay us per hour for what we do. But there's certain jobs that robots can't that they wouldn't be able to do. I can think of
No.
friends that are doing things, certain jobs, and there's no way a robot could do that. I mean, they can make decisions, but they don't have feelings or emotions.
Yeah.
But yeah, they can make
But
decisions.
yet they are experimenting with even doing, things where it requires that.
Right,
So,
right. I'm just
I don't
waiting for
know.
someone to record. I'm waiting for someone to record dreams. That's what I've been waiting for a long time. Something you can wear to bed that's not too intrusive, and that you can record whatever it is. There's like a crude version of it where someone, like I think someone in China or somebody had developed something that it shows like blurry images and shadows, but I want to see an actual clear version,
Yeah.
even though we really don't dream clear, so that's not fair to do. It's fair to say, I guess, to assume that they could devise something that would make a clear image of your dreams, but it'd be cool to watch it. Even the nightmares would be
Hmm.
sort of cool to watch.
Well,
They'd make
nightmares
for
are
an
pretty
interesting
horror
movie.
movies.
Yeah. And you guys got to see, speaking of horror movies, you guys got to see The Final Destination.
Yes.
I liked it.
Yes.
That might be
It
my
yeah,
favorite one.
I liked it. Brian was laughing through it. We were kind of both laughing.
Some of it was funny, yeah. Some of it was kind of
Yeah.
funny. I liked
Yeah.
it when she was an old lady and she was looking around and death was trying to get her and she's like, "I see you." That made me laugh. But It was good. It might be my favorite. My favorite prior to that was the bridge, the bus on the bridge. That was my favorite. But this might be my favorite one because it kind of ties it all in at the end.
Hmm.
It was
Yeah.
kind of gory, but I was expecting that.
Yeah. I mean, it was gross. Yeah. At
Yeah.
least it wasn't drawn out.
No, not at all. It was exciting to watch. It was fun. I want to see it again. In fact, I got to stream it for. I think it was like it came down from. I always wait till they get cheaper.
Yeah.
So it was like $5.99 or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah.
Ooh, hello. Um, and I want to see. I know that you heard it wasn't good, but I still want to see 28 Years Later, just because I've loved the
Hmm.
other. Those are the only zombie movies I like. Are the 28 Days zombie movies. I'm not really into them otherwise, but this one looks kind of interesting. And I've heard of the hype. It had a lot of hype, but that people were disappointed once they saw it. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to decide for myself.
And then there was that new movie with Al Pacino.
That sounds familiar.
Um,
That sounds familiar. Let me see.
it's something about an exorcism.
Oh, probably. Um,
Um,
let's see if I can find it. La la la. I'm trying to make sure we don't get blank.
and
The Ritual. Oh,
yes,
that does look good. I'll have to put that on my list. Okay.
yes,
So if any of your listeners have seen The Ritual, Al Pacino's an excellent actor. Then let us know if you liked it and if it's worth seeing.
yeah. And then I want to see The Woman in the Yard.
Okay, I've heard about that. I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard about it. That looks interesting. And then there's a really weird movie. I'm not usually into scary kids, but there's a really weird movie about kids that just disappeared all at the same time. Sounds like, oh no. That's interesting that he started to bark just right then when I was talking about this movie. Yikes. It's a movie where all these children, sounds like Children of the Corn, I was getting ready to say, where all these children just kind of disappear at the same time. It's called Weapons. And I heard it was really, really good. But they just, these children just like disappear into nothingness. I think that's how it goes, all at the same time. I think that's the premise of the movie. I'd have to read it and see. I
And it's
wonder what
called
made
Weapons.
called weapons, like a gun would
Weapons.
be like a gun would be a
Okay.
weapon. It says when
Huh.
all but one child from the same classroom mysteriously vanished on the same night at exactly the same time, a community is left questioning who or what is behind their disappearance. Maybe it's aliens. We can always blame
Ooh,
it on the
maybe.
aliens.
Yeah, I hadn't. I don't think I've seen.
I have a long list of movies that I keep track of that I want to see and ones that I have seen.
I know I saved a bunch that looked interesting, but I don't remember what they were.
Yeah, it's hard to remember.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We have happy dogs. Is your is your husband home?
No. No. I think they must be. I don't know. Maybe we have an Amazon delivery. I have no idea.
Oh, could be.
I don't know. Or
There's always
somebody's
something.
walking outside, even though they were all the way back here with me. But
Yeah,
see, that's dogs. They hear things.
they do.
They hear things outside that we can't hear.
Yeah, that's true. They do. They can sense things too. Maybe someone was thinking about going for a walk and they were sensing it.
Right. I mean,
Well, I
yeah.
can't think of anything more that's going on.
No, I can't really either.
This may be a short episode.
It might be. I don't even know. Oh, there's the time. Wow. Yeah.
That's okay.
But if you have a story,
Right.
um, please share with us. I might have one.
Yes.
Let me double check.
Any
Um,
experiences? I do check the email daily, but any experiences that you may have, paranormal, or if you've seen a UFO, even weird dreams. We love to hear things like that. Share them with us at, you can email
mhm.
us at thespookysisters666 at gmail.com. We will read your story on the air or we'll have you on the show. We do have some interviews coming up, so be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, we have, so Eleanor, who shared a story with us that we read before, has another one. She was going to
Oh,
write it up for us.
oh,
So we'll
good.
have that coming up at some point on the
Okay,
episode. Yeah, so you don't have to be on. You can be on
right.
with us when we record, or you can just send us something to read about an
Yeah,
experience
we can
that you
just read
had.
it. We can keep
Um,
your identity private, of course.
yeah.
We keep ours private for the most part.
Yep.
We're just voices on the
And
podcast.
yes. But occasionally, we can now have pictures, but for now they are only viewable on Spotify due to formatting. So,
We can apparently
um,
do
yes, we can do audio
audio
clips.
clips as well.
Those.
Check
Hmm.
out our interview with Christy Selfridge. You will hear an EVP, which is very
Yeah.
interesting. That shocked me. That EVP actually shocked me.
Hmm.
So listen for that, and maybe if if you have headphones on when you're listening to that particular interview, it will be quite loud. Just so you know.
Yeah. You won't have to strain your ears to listen. You will
No,
hear it.
usually you do. I had my phone up to my
I
ear, thinking
know.
I'm not going to be able to hear this, and it just literally screamed, and they heard nothing. So check out that interview with Christy Selfridge because it's interesting from OKPRI. It's
Yeah.
one of our favorite interviews. That and Joe's interview, and of course Robin's interview. All of those were
Hmm.
my favorites.
Hmm. And
Okay.
but we've had quite a lot of people on. So
Yep.
if you're a new listener, go through our what do you call that?
Playlist, I guess.
Playlist. Yeah.
Find something
Um,
interesting.
hmm
I
And
think there's something for
we,
everyone.
yes. And we will see you next time.
All
Hear
right.
you.
We'll
Or you'll
see you
hear us
next.
next time. I
You'll
don't
hear
know.
us next time. Yes, on
Yes.
Ghost Chat and other paranormal things.
Yes.